Now we are going to study the next part of lesson B. In this lesson, you are going to learn some new vocabulary and you are going to read the textbook, page 91, and answer the workbook exercises. Let's start. We have 5 sentences and the 5 pictures. The sentences are about the houses. We wanted to match the pictures with the correct sentence. Number 1. This house is made out of ice. This house is made out of ice. This is number 1. This house is made out of wood. This house is made out of wood. This is number 2. This house is made out of mud bricks. And you are going to learn what is the meaning of mud bricks later. This house is made out of mud bricks. This is number 3. These houses are made out of straw. These houses are made out of straw. This is number 5. Now we have a text. We are going to read it. The sun, moon, and the planets. The sun is a star. It is made of hot gases. Without the heat and light of the sun, there would be no life on earth. The moon is made of rocks and minerals. It reflects the light of the sun. The planets are made of rocks, minerals, and gases. The planets also reflect the light of the sun. Exercise. Hold a ball in one hand, shine a torch on it. When the sun shines out, when the sun shines on our side of earth, it is day. When our side of the earth turns away from the sun, it is night. And here the workbook exercise. It is a story about a rat, Mr. Rat and Mrs. Rat. They wanted to find a husband for their daughter. Number 1, Mr. and Mrs. Rat wanted a strong husband for their daughter. Mrs. Rat spoke to the sun. You are strong. Can you marry my daughter? Just then, a cloud covered the sun. This is picture number 1. As you see, the cloud is going to cover the sun. Number 2, you are strong. Mr. Rat said to the cloud, can you marry my daughter? Just then, the wind blew the cloud away. This is number 2. You can see the rat talking to the cloud, asking the cloud to marry his daughter, but the wind is blowing the cloud away or moving it away. Number 3, you are strong, said Mrs. Rat to the wind. Can you marry my daughter? I am not that strong, said the wind. The big stone statue is stronger. I can't blow it down. This is number 3. The wind is talking to the rat, as you see. Number 4. You are stronger than the sun, cloud, and wind, said Mr. Rat to the statue. Can you marry my daughter? As you see here, the rat is talking to the statue. Number 5. Just then, the statue started to fall. Mr. and Mrs. Rat saw a rat digging under the statue. He was digging all the dirt away. The statue fell over. This is number 5. Number 6, you are stronger than anybody, said Mr. and Mrs. Rat. And their daughter married the strong and handsome rat. This is number 6. The story only for fun and learning some vocabulary. It will not be in the final exam. We move to the next part, the workbook. Here is a picture of an accident. As you see in the picture, the place is in a mess and there's an old lady. we wanted to put the correct verb in the correct place, but on one condition, all the verbs should be in the past. And remember, there is possibility that you will find two correct answer in one place. Let's start. Mrs. Hubert blank in a sweet shop. Yes, that's right. She worked. Worked. She next to it. What is the correct answer? Yes, she lived. She lived. Remember, here we bought ed and here we bought d only to make past simple tense. One night, she allowed noise. Yes, she heard. She heard. Remember, the third is irregular verb. The second verb and the third verb, you add d to the end of the verb. Why it is irregular? Because the verb doesn't end with e. We should put ed, but we still have to put d only. That's why it is irregular verb. Anyway, she to the store to check. She went. She went. There was no one there. There was no one there. But when she entered, entered the store, she found a miss or saw a miss. Both are correct. There, sweets everywhere. Yes, there were. She, her clock on the floor. Right? She found her clock on the floor or she saw her clock on the floor. She had her cell phone with her, so she, yes, called the police. All the verbs are from the box, but we put them on the past in the past simple. Now, as you see in the picture, the policeman is asking the lady some questions. Where were you when you heard something? When, where were you when you heard something? I was at home. I was at home. Here we changed the pronoun you to the pronoun I. That's why we changed also the verb were to the verb was because were matches with you but was matches with I. When did you hear something? When did you hear something? I heard something at night. I heard something at night. Here we changed you to I and we put D to the end of the verb because we have did in the question. And when we have did in the question is in past simple. What did you hear? What did you hear? I heard a loud noise. I heard a loud noise. Who did you see? Who did you see? I didn't see anyone. I didn't see anyone. Now we move to the new vocabulary which I told you about and which is one of the most important parts of our lesson today. This is dry plant, straw, straw. This is dust and water, which make mud. Repeat after me. Mud bricks, mud bricks, mud bricks. We all know that it comes from mountains. It is called stone, stone, stone. This comes from sheep. Yes, wool, wool. This comes from animal skin. It is called leather, leather, leather. Now we will learn the second important part of our lesson today. If it comes in the final exam, what will it look like? It who may have some choose questions or dialogue. This is First example, the dialogue. You have a picture of a chair, but you may not find the picture in the final exam, but you will find a dialogue and you have to complete the missing parts. Any part of these sentences could be missing. What's this? What's this? It's a chair. It's a chair. What's it made of? What's it made of? It's made of wood. The next dialogue. What's this? What's this? It's a sweater. It's a sweater. What's it made of? What's it made of? It's made of wool. It's made of wool. What are these? What are these? They're gloves. They're gloves. What are they made of? What are they made of? They're made of leather. They're made of leather. What are those? What are those? They're rugs. They're rugs. What are they made of? What are they made of? They're made of wool. They're made of wool. Uh, this will this will be everything for today. The most important part in this lesson, the new vocabulary. You may find them in the choose question, choose the correct answer question. And the next important part is the dialogue. You have to know how to complete the dialogue in a correct way. Thank you.